look who finally decided to show up. And no, actually, Ashlyn Hunter is here from the Custer County Extension Office. Good morning.
Good morning.
I feel like I used to see you guys like every week, and now it's like, well, Todd, you've got all these political candidates on. You keep shoving me to the side, right?
Well, and it's just me, the Lone Ranger. So there's only so much you can talk about.
That's true. Well, my goodness. So you have been holding down the fort. Are you guys getting close to being back to full staff, your hope? Or?
Well, hopefully we are. I know right now we do have the ag position offered.
Okay.
So hopefully we have it taken in September. We'll have someone start. So hopefully next month we'll have a surprise guest with us. But I will say Susan's been the one holding down the fort. Because remember, July, I was in office like 3 days.
But you had camps and
I
everything.
had camp, livestock judging, roundup. So when August finally hit, I was like, oh my goodness, I can breathe again. But there's a mountain of stuff I still need to get done because, life doesn't stop and the county fair's right around the corner.
It is. It's hard. We were just talking about that. I was like, is it the week after Labor Day? And you're like, yeah.
Yes.
So, and why don't we just start off by talking? There's so many things to cover. But the county fair, it's going to be 100 years this year.
Yes. So it's the 100th county fair. So, with it, we're wanting to be a big deal. So, we have our indoor exhibits. We have the FFA exhibits. We have the 4-H exhibits. We have FCCLA. We have the baking, kids corner, all of that. This year, though, we're adding, I want to say kind of a carnival. We're having inflatables, a trackless train, a mechanical bull. So a little bit more stuff to do. And then for sure on Saturday night, so, we do the rib cook-off all day Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And we do the awards. Well, this year we're going to still have all of that and all the rides and a free concert.
Wow.
So Jordan Rayner will be our concert on Saturday night. So still some fun stuff to look forward to.
And let's talk about Jordan Rayner because she was it The Voice or American Idol?
She was on The Voice.
The Voice.
Yes.
And I'm bad because I used to watch all those shows. It's just we don't watch much TV anymore, but I know she's a big deal.
She is. So I know here lately she's done a few performances down at Reba's place.
Yeah.
I think she's opened for Reba before too.
Neat.
I'll be honest, I really didn't know who she was until we started all this planning stuff, and then I've kind of looked into her. She does have a good voice. I do think it'll be a fun concert. So now with that, it is a bring your own chair, bring your own blanket. We won't have seating that we will provide, but it's going to be behind the Patrick Center in that big grass lot. So plenty of seating for anybody who wants to come.
So you got to bring in a stage and all kinds of good
yes,
stuff
we have to
for
bring in
that.
a stage and a green room and the sound equipment. So it's been fun planning that part.
But that's cool because you won it the 100th year. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
And I'd like to think I've been around for all of them, but maybe I've missed a few since
I
I'm
think
not
you
quite
may have missed a
100.
few.
Yeah, but that's really cool. And then of course we're still going to have are you still going to do like the tractor contest?
So we'll
with the
still
kiddos
have
and all
the
that?
farm operator or the farm equipment operators contest.
Yeah.
We'll still have Farmhand Olympics. We'll
Yes.
still have the livestock show. We're still going to have the horse show. I do know this year the horse show will be on Friday afternoon instead of Saturday, just to help accommodate the fact that we have kids that they're busy with school stuff. And so, some school sports just don't really think about timing. But it's okay. We're able to adapt and we're able to work with it. So,
well, my son did the Farmhand Olympics for the first time because, my son has always wanted to be a farmer, even though we don't really live on a farm.
Hey, he has Farming Simulator. What's wrong with that?
Exactly. We have Farming Simulator, and so that's the closest thing. But I got so much joy watching him compete with his buddies last year. He was just smiling and laughing the whole time. And those kids take it seriously, man.
Oh, my gosh. Do they ever? Especially those big kids in FFA. It's kind of scary how serious they take it. And I'm like, hey, this is for fun. But I'm so glad you're competitive. But please don't try to take out the person next to you.
Well, what was really funny, our competition ended with roping a dummy steer.
Yes.
My son had never even held a rope in his hand, and he's doing that. And then it turns out it was the funniest thing because he played baseball just a little bit after that. And it turns out his coach, Tyler Ellis, was one of the judges.
Yes.
He's like, your name's Logston? I think you're going to be on my baseball team. So we got to meet. It was really fun. But, yeah, I love the fair. And, we got to kind of help out with the concession stand that year. And,
Yes.
and Mustafa, the world-famous barbecue judge, couldn't judge last year. Hopefully he's back this year. But I filled in. I tried to do my best for him
Yes.
last year, but that was incredible, man.
Oh, yes. Well, so the fun fact about this year, so we're still going to have the first responders. Like,
Cool.
they're still doing the barbecue.
Yeah.
Well, we're adding an FFA division, FFA/4-H division this year. So each...
Great idea.
So that way each chapter is allowed to enter one team. And if you know my husband and the fact that he absolutely loves to build smokers and then turns around and says, I don't know why I did this. But he'll still build another smoker because it's been every year. I'm not building another smoker. What's your project this year? A smoker.
Nah.
And I'm like, So he gets to finally put his project to use. Not this last
Nice.
project he did, but the project before at Arapahoe. So he gets to put that to use. And then I want to say Weatherford may have a team. Don't get
Nice.
me lying on it. I know for sure Arapahoe Butler will have a team, but I haven't heard on the other schools. I'm sure they will have teams.
No, that'll be cool. Well, I like that. The more the merrier with
Absolutely.
when it comes to the barbecue and stuff like that. So once again, the fair, it's the 9th through the
12th.
12th. Wow.
Yes, of
All right.
September. So it's coming fast, and it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, so make plans to be that. And then it's also, this is the time of year for all the 4-H kids to sign up again and be a part of their programs.
Yes. So enrollment opened August 1. So I know
Okay.
I'd put it out on our Facebook page. I'd
Yeah.
put it in all the group me's. And so if you are going to enter projects in the county fair, if you're wanting to do farmhand Olympics, farm operator contest, if you're wanting to go to meetings, if you're wanting to not miss out on all the fun that we have in 4-H, because we do have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do.
And if you're not wanting to miss out on that, then it is time to enroll your kids. Or if you're maybe just interested on what 4-H has to offer and wanting to just go to a local meeting, we still need to make sure that everybody's enrolled. And so how you do that is you get on to 4h.zsuite.org, I believe it is. It could be .org or .com.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I may have you send that link to me again just because it's
I
super
will.
easy. It's super easy.
Yes.
And it's like $20 or something. I mean,
yes,
it's cheap.
it is. Well, and the great thing is you can pay that enrollment online. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to send money to us.
Yeah.
You don't have to come in and pay the 3% fee that we charge on credit cards.
Yeah.
And so if you do come to me, I'm going to look at you and go, do you want to pay cash, card, or check? And I would recommend you just get back online and pay it online
Yeah.
because it's $20. It's right there. Get it knocked out all in one whack, and it's all good.
And there's so many opportunities because, in Custer County, we have a big horse club that's very popular.
Yes.
But there's a shooting club, I know.
Yep. So
and-
it's all under the shooting sports umbrella. So
Yeah.
we do have shotgun, we have archery, we have horse club, we have Weatherford 4-H, Thomas Fay Custer 4-H, Arapahoe Butler 4-H, working on Clinton 4-H. So, I mean, just about, WOCS has a club too.
Cool, yes.
So just about anywhere you go in the county, there is a 4-H club, and all of them are actively involved. Whether that is with speech contests, county fair projects, which
Yeah.
if you win first at the county fair, you do go on to state fair. That is why it tends to come out of my mouth that they're state fair projects because
Yeah.
as soon as we're done at county, we're turning around, we're taking county tags off, we're putting state fair tags on, and we're going down to Oklahoma City to hopefully have projects stay down there. Our goal is to not bring back a ton of projects. We want as many of our projects to stay down there as
yeah.
possible. We have the public speaking contest. We have Santa's workshop. We have a ton. Impressive dress.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of contests.
And you were telling me off air might be jumping into robotics this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've had quite a few people ask me about robotics. And I'm like, I don't know much about robotics, but I think we have robotic stuff. And I know people who to contact
Yeah.
on robotics. And so just another avenue to get kids interested, because I know sometimes it's just 4-H. But, the whole point of what we do is it's positive youth development. And so part of it is figuring out what kids like and doing what kids like. Even if I may go, it's a robot. That's about all I can tell you.
Well, it's been a great experience for my son, and this is going to be our third year. We've talked before. I did it when I was a kid. I'm amazed at how many more things that there are to do, but we want to get more kids involved. And
absolutely.
And I know everybody thinks, man, we're busy already. My kid plays sports. Hey, my kid does too. Mm-hmm. But you're talking about once a month.
Yes, it is meetings once a month. It may be on a Monday night. It may be on a Tuesday night. It really just depends on when the club meets. Most of them meet on Mondays, usually about an hour a night. And so that's one of my favorite things is I'm busy. And I'm like, well, we are too. Yeah. My husband's an ag teacher. We're chasing a 1-year-old at all times. And then I'm the 4-H educator. And so then I know everybody else is like, well, we have sports and we have this. And it's like, I know, but think about all the positives that come from having your child in 4-H.
Yeah.
And I know it seems like it's a long way off to sit here and go, well, hey, if you try to speech now and you get comfortable with public speaking, then when you're an adult and they look at you and they roll your eyes and like, that's a long time away. And I'm like,
yeah,
I know, but trust me.
So many great skills you get in 4-H. So I encourage everybody, sign up. Those of you in Custer County, sign up for Custer County. And if you need to know, where to sign up, just call Ashlyn down at the office. She will hook you up with the right place to go, or you can pay down there, too. Talking with Ashlyn Hunter from the Custer County Extension Office on the Wake Up Show. Back with more right after this.
I'm Jessica Weingart. I was raised in rural Oklahoma, built my home on my family's farm, and I'm raising my daughters here. I know what it's like to worry about paying the bills, to work long days, and to stand up when things get tough. That's why I'm running for state senate. I'll stand up for our farmers and ranchers, support our teachers, defend our energy industry, and fight to keep rural communities strong. I'd appreciate your vote on August 25th. Paid for by Jessica Weingart for State Senate 2026.
Deer Creek Market and Variety in Hydro, the best in friendly small-town customer service, hosting everything from fresh hand-cut steaks, fresh ground beef made in-house, along with fresh fruits and vegetables, grown and made in Oklahoma nuts, candies, salsas, pickles, and more. And don't forget to check out the Variety side, full of unique made-in-Oklahoma gift items. And now, treat yourself to the brand-new ice cream and coffee parlor, your new go-to spot for a sweet scoop or a fresh brew. Shop Deer Creek Market and Variety in Hydro.
Wright Media has Western Oklahoma covered. On the radio with the Coyote Classic, The Zoo, The Score, and News Talk KCLI. Plus, live streaming local sports like Clinton, Weatherford, Thomas, Sayre, Watauga, Hinton, Hydro, and Southwestern Oklahoma State University. We also cover Western Oklahoma with the West Oak Weekly. We deliver sports, entertainment, and information on air, in print, or online. That's Wright.media.
It's the annual No Tax Weekend Sale at Neighbors Shoe Center and Next Door Neighbors. 3 whole days of tax-free savings. All shoes, clothes, and accessories, all tax-free. Because the shoe dog is taking care of the tax for you this weekend only. Now through Sunday. That's right, Neighbors Shoe Center and Next Door Neighbors are open Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Just in time for back to school. No Tax Weekend Sale at Neighbors Shoe Center and Next Door Neighbors in downtown Weatherford. Now through Sunday only.
Briley Baca is an investment advisor representative of and advisory services offered through Royal Fund Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
One of my earliest memories was waking up to a box of donuts on the kitchen table. By the time I woke up, Dad had already been at work for hours. He'd come home just long enough to leave breakfast for me, take me to school, and then head right back to the office. Back then, I thought it was all about the donuts. Looking back, I realized it never really was. Dad wasn't just building a business, he was building a reputation. One handshake, one family, one relationship at a time. If you're looking for experienced retirement guidance from a family that spent more than 3 decades earning the trust of people we serve, we'd love the opportunity to earn yours. I'm Briley Baca with Advanced Financial Strategies. Now the donuts are long gone, but the work ethic that put them on the table is still the foundation of everything that we do. Call us today, 323-6800, or visit our website, retirewithbaca.com.
Attention North Fork Electric members, it's that time again. The Cooperative's 87th annual meeting is Saturday, August 15th under the pavilion at the Sayre City Park. Drive-through registration begins at 9 a.m. at the RV park entrance. This year's grand prize is a John Deere mower, sponsored in part by Western Equipment. The runner-up prize is $1,000 cash, sponsored by R&R Powerline. Be sure to register before 10 a.m. to be eligible for these grand prize drawings. You must be present to win. Bring your family and enjoy live music, delicious barbecue, free swimming, mini golf, and the chance to win a great door prize. For more details, like and follow North Fork Electric on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to the Western Oklahoma Wake Up Show, brought to you by Priority Home Medical Equipment. Our guest is Ashlyn Hunter from the Custer County Extension Office. Okay, we were talking about the fair. We're talking about 4-H. Of course, one of the big things that you do at the Custer County Extension Office is do testing for farmers and really residents out here. You guys have been testing some hay recently, right?
Yes, we've been testing a bunch of millet, and we've been testing a bunch of hay grazer. And so, if you bring that stuff into us and say, hey, I want you to test this in-house. So we'll put a solution on it that will show us if nitrates are present. Now, it's not going to tell us at what point nitrates are present. It's just going to say, hey, there's nitrates here in this plant. And so if it does turn that cobalt color or darker, then no matter what, I'm still going to tell you, hey, we haven't had any moisture.
Yeah.
Send the test off. Because you'd rather be safe than sorry. I mean, right now is not the time to play gamble with your cows.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And so, with it, nitrates come in different levels. And so if it is under 3,000 parts per million, and the only way we're going to know is if we send it off to our lab and we have the lab test them. And if it's under 3,000 parts per million, then you're safe to feed to all calves. Now, if you're between that 3,000 and 5,000 parts per million, you need to use caution. I would probably avoid the late bred cows because it can cause some spontaneous abortions and all of that. And then on top of that, if it is 10,000 parts per million, I would be finding someone to grind it, to sell to for grinding purposes.
Wow.
So I know, like we talked off air, we even sent in samples. I pulled samples straight from the ground, probably at the beginning of July, middle of July, and sent them off to our lab, and they came back at over 10,000 parts per million.
Wow.
So we're like, ooh, wait, we can't feed this to our cattle like we were thinking. So then we get it cut and laid in the ground or laid down to dry up. And after my husband had got it baled, we sent off samples from 3 different bales. And keep in mind, it's a 20-acre plot. I mean, it's not huge. We had 29 bales off 20 acres.
Yeah.
And so we did one from the north end, the middle end, and the south. And you'd be shocked at how much that varied. I mean, we went from 154 parts per million in the north part to 10,131 parts per million in the middle, out of all places.
Wow.
Down to 1,900 parts per million in the south end. So just goes to show that you may test a bale in one part of your acreage. Doesn't always give an accurate look into what all to expect.
Yeah. So what do you do in a situation like that where 3 parts of the fields are testing different? Do you just say, well, all the middle bales we've got to grind up, or you just say, you know what, we're not taking a chance with I mean,
well, I don't know what my husband's doing. That sounds like a good problem for my husband to figure. I did my part. Now, I know my father-in-law and we both have looked at my husband and gone, so which bales came out of the middle? He's like, I know. And we're like, do you? Are you sure?
Yeah.
But no, we do have people that are interested in buying. So like whenever we first got the results back, we did start talking to people. We're like, hey, we could have bales that are over 10,000 parts per million.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in buying? So we do have someone that's interested in it. So we're waiting to get a basic analysis back on top of our nitrates, and all that's going to do is it's going to tell us the nutritional value of those bales of hay grazer, which is also good to know if you're grinding to put into feed. And so, I mean, you just you kind of go with the flow since we've had absolutely no moisture and it feels like forever.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, and with that and with the number of cattle, because we had a few less just because it's so costly to replace right now. How are hay prices right now? Are they?
They're high.
They're really high.
I want to say they're high. I haven't looked in it. I don't want to know what my husband's buying hay for right now, just because sometimes the less you know, the better. And I do know it's looking pretty scary.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's going to be buying hay, especially after last week's adventure of people losing hay because of hay bale fires.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So it's definitely important to make sure if you're going to bale, make sure it's dry before. And, I mean, even then, I know, make sure it's dry before you bale. Give it a few more days sitting out to completely dry out before you put in the barn. It's better to do it that way than something
And when
happen.
it's so hot like this, man, it's crazy, but you still get that moisture with the humidity and stuff. That's, crazy stuff. Well, my goodness. Now, you guys probably aren't doing a lot this time of year, but you still do water testing and soil testing.
Oh,
for
yes.
folks,
So soil testing is picked up because, you know, everybody's getting ready to whether
fall planning,
it's
huh?
figuring out why their yard's not growing or figuring out fall planning. And I know we sent off stuff because we were going to get the ground ready to plant alfalfa, and we've kind of had to switch gears based off what we have in the ground or what we had put down on the ground. And so, you know, whether it's getting ready for wheat harvest, you want to just check on your garden, make sure how that's going, check your yard. We still offer our soil testing. We still offer water testing. We still offer forage testing. So if you guys have any questions, just call the extension office and we'll try to get you guys the best answer we can.
I wonder how everybody's gardens are going. Ours is just so rough. I don't even think we're going to get one ear of corn. We usually average about 4 to 6 plants, and we're lucky to usually end up with 4 to 6 ears out of 4 to 6 plants because it's just an experiment.
Well, absolutely.
For fun. But we usually do pretty well on cherry tomatoes, and we've had some this year. Not as many, but the beans didn't take, the peas didn't take. I think we have a bunch of carrots, but there's so many in one area. I think they're all going to be small, and we pulled out a few potatoes, but I think we got one head of broccoli before because it's weird when it's so hot too. It seems like there's more pests that come out too.
It does.
Really. They're
looking for a cool spot to go. They're looking for food. I mean, they're still there, but it seems like it can be worse.
Why is it never too hot for pests and bugs and wasp and everything like that?
I'd love to know.
Yeah.
Well, it probably also doesn't help we didn't get a good freeze like we really needed.
Yeah.
Kind of going back with that week, didn't get the moisture we needed.
Yeah.
So, but no, they're looking for food. I mean, they're looking for drinks just as much as we're outside sitting there going, okay, I need a drink.
Yeah.
These 100-degree temps are getting to us, and so they're also getting to any sort of animals that are outside.
Oh, for sure. Well, once again, if you guys need any advice, need any help, talk to the Custer County Extension Office, and please sign up for 4-H this year.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're always looking for more kids to have some more fun with, and I know we're always looking for the next generation to build.
That's what we need.
Absolutely.
All right. Ashlyn Hunter from the Custer County Extension Office, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We got news coming up next.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. A major deal in the energy sector. Radio Oklahoma's Ken Johnson has the story.
It's all about growing a business. Williams Companies, based in Tulsa, will buy another pipeline company for $5.5 billion. They'll acquire Houston-based Momenta Midstream, which will help Williams grow its liquefied natural gas distribution system by 4,000 miles of pipeline.
Osage Nation Principal Chief Joe Tillman has declared a state of emergency effective immediately due to revenue shortfalls and budget constraints. Part of the emergency order includes the closing of the Osage Nation's K-8 school. In addition to the school, the Osage say their visitor center and Harvest Land Food Pantry will also close this year. More on these stories at RadioOklahomaNews.com. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
I was live streaming makeup tips when my internet went down. My followers were furious. Like, both of them.
Someone damaged the gas line and our service was turned off for safety. Now my chili is ruined and I'm simmering.
As my daughter was digging into my chocolate delight, someone dug through a water main. No water, no bath, no delight.
All because my neighbor didn't contact 811.
Okie 811 reminds you to contact 811 before digging.
From the field to the fence line, P&K Equipment has you covered. Every acre, every season. As your local John Deere dealer, we carry the full lineup. Tractors, hay and harvest equipment, compact construction equipment, gators, mowers, and more. Plus the parts and service to keep you running. Whether you farm, ranch, or manage your own piece of land, P&K is your partner year-round. Learn more about the P&K experience at a location near you or at pkequipment.com.
August is Sandwich Month, and Easy Cater is rolling out a new surprise deal every week from August 3rd through 30th. That means every order of delicious sandwiches for your team comes with a side of something special just for you. From cheesesteaks and cubanos to pita pockets and pastrami, Easy Cater makes it easy to bring everyone's favorite sandwiches to work and rack up big rewards while you're at it. New week, new deal, all August long. Visit easycater.com to place your next order and take a bite out of Sandwich Month. Restrictions apply. See offer details at easycater.com.
All right, it is the Western Oklahoma Wake Up Show. Time to get John in here.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Yes, hello.
You were telling me that you're quitting your job to be a bus driver now?
I just left the message on Heston's voicemail. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. $40 an hour, Clinton Public Schools hiring right now.
That's unbelievable. $40 an hour to be a bus driver?
They need bus drivers. $25 an hour in Elk City.
Wow.
As well, and then you get free lunches there.
Now, do you have to have a CDA, though?
CDL, CDA?
Or CDL, CDA. You have to have a CNA?
CNA?
No,
I'm pretty sure
CDL,
you do have to have a CDL, but I know a lot of districts pay for the training and get you hooked up there as well, and it may be different if you're driving a bus. I don't know all the details.
Let me do some math on my... yeah, that's more than I make for doing this morning show.
Yeah, I love the math there.
Man, I probably don't have to get up at 4 a.m. if I'm a bus driver either.
Well, you do probably.
Yeah.
Especially on the cold days, whatever, you would have to get up early. Speaking of bus drivers in school, and what did you said? Oh, yeah, that's right. The legislators can't trust the school boards to do their job. So the new recess rule, 40 minutes of recess now is mandatory due to Oklahoma law. Thanks a lot, legislators. So make sure you check your school districts.
You're against more recess?
No, I'm against that the Oklahoma State Legislature steps in and says, it must mandatory 40 minutes, because we don't trust our elementary schools or our school boards to make sure they have enough recess time.
Well, but you see, where this came from, the legislature years ago said, you must devote more time to reading, to math, and all these things.
They're like, wait
a minute. You must do this. And now they're like, oh, crap. Yeah. Now they're cutting recess.
Yeah, ever since the legislature's taken over, we're 50th in the country. Thanks a lot for the Oklahoma schools. But no, so check your school times. I know we're just looking around, and this is more Oklahoma City area, but they've had to add 20 more minutes to their school day because of this, and it looks like Deer Creek's starting 5 minutes late. Anyways, just make sure you check what time your kids go to school, get out of school, because, again, the Oklahoma legislature has stepped in and is controlling all schools to make sure we're 50th, remain 50th in the country.
Now.
Yeah.
And everybody has a different survey. I can find you other surveys where we're not even close to 50th. There's Wallet Hub. I mean, do you rely on Wallet Hub to rank schools in the I mean, seriously. It's like when they do those lists the safest cities in America. You've got like 20 different
Weatherford's
websites.
got a billboard up.
There's one that said Burns Flat's the safest town in Oklahoma. There's 300 people.
That's true.
In Burns Flat.